What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. VP Tactical here, and today we are doing a little dive into the Holosun HE510C GR. You'll see it does actually have a dust cover that says HS510C over here, but that's just what was included with this particular unit that Holosun sent, so apparently they just use it for both models and don't bother stamping it with the other one. But hopefully you like this video. Certainly appreciate all the support. Support my channel by hitting that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that little bell notification. That certainly helps out a lot. You'll know when newest content has been dropped. But the short of it, I've been using this on my Streebog, and the Holosun 510C GR, or HE510C GR. This is their Elite series, which pretty much if you see anything that says Elite on it, you know that it's most likely going to be the green, or should be the green variant of it versus the red reticle that you would normally find on the other models like the HS series, for example. And so this particular one has a 2 MOA dot inside of a 65 MOA circle. I know it's going to be incredibly difficult to pick up because for whatever reason, my iPhone does not want to pick that up. And what's interesting too, you'll see this green kind of shadow all the way around that's kind of cast. I actually don't really see that. I have a slight outline when I look at the optic, but for the most part, that's covered by the window itself when I'm looking through it down the sight picture. And what's interesting about this particular one, I mean, there's obviously no magnification. It's just a red dot, or RDS, as some people might call it, red dot sight. It does have unlimited eye relief, parallax free. It does have a multi-coating on the actual lens itself. But what's really interesting about this that I like is that it's battery powered. So a CR2032, which is a pretty common battery. You can find those just about anywhere. But it is solar backup. And so this is certainly a plus. I haven't done extensive testing with it, but I've seen some folks that have, and it seems to hold its own. So if your battery starts to go kaput on you, at least you've got another source of power on it. So certainly something that's really cool. Elevation windage adjustments on it. One thing that I think is really neat, and supposedly this might, from what I understand, this is their low mount. Apparently there's other mounts that are available for this, but what looked like comes in the box, according to Holosun's website, is the low mount, which this one pretty much tucks right up against the rail, but it is a quick detach. So there's a little button here that you depress, and then the mechanism opens up, and you can snap it back down, or take it off and then snap it back down, or put it on the gun and snap it into position, and it locks up pretty darn tight. It does have supposedly a 50,000 hour battery life, 10 different display settings, or at least brightness settings, and also 2 night vision. And so it does get fairly bright. Anyway, depending on your particular lighting situation, you can adjust it to your particular needs. It is 3.3 inches long by 1.7 inches tall, and then 1.68 inches wide. Weighs about 4.94 ounces. The body itself, so the housing material is made of aluminum, and apparently the hood itself is titanium. These range somewhere in the neighborhood of about $300 to $350. Typically you're going to pay more for the HE series and the green, so just something to be expected. Your adjustments are half MOA per click, so something to be aware of. And working temperature is negative 30 degrees up to 60 degrees, which is pushing right around about 140 degrees Fahrenheit for those that aren't familiar. And this does actually, in fact, carry a IP67 rating, which some folks might say it's waterproof. The IP67 rating means it can be submerged, generally speaking, up to half a meter for about 30 minutes in water. And so, if you get rain down, you're in a heavier torrential rain, this thing should pretty much hold its own and keep ticking without any issues. But that's the short of it. Holosun HE510C GR. Hopefully you folks like this. Drop your thoughts and comments below. If you've got one of these, let me know what your experience is with it. I haven't had any issues. Like I said, it's been riding on my Streebog and 9mm, and no issues whatsoever. I really do like that reticle. It reminds me a lot of the EOTech series, but not without the EOTech prices. I'm sure you can probably imagine. I know those are pushing somewhere between $500 and $700 plus in some cases, depending on what model you're looking at. But anyway, appreciate all the love and support. Again, if you like my content, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification. Be safe, stay vigilant. More stuff to come. Looks like we got some updates on the micro dagger, along with some other things that are coming here very shortly. Be safe, stay vigilant, and thanks for all the love and support.